Brace yourself. You're staring down a universe that doesn't care. A vast, relentless machine churning out chaos, opportunity, and time. It's waiting for you to make your mark, to carve your name into its fabric. But it won't wait long. The clock's ticking, the stakes are infinite, and the only way to win is to hustle harder than the stars themselves. I'm Andrew Tate, the Top G, and I'm not here to whisper sweet nothings or sell you fairy tale. Here to deliver the Top G code, a blueprint forged in sweat, blood, and unbreakable will to stack millions and claim your empire. This isn't a speech, it's a detonation, a clarion call to outwork the cosmos, to shatter every limit, to rise as a force that bends reality to your will. Lock in, because we're rewriting the rules of the game, and you're playing to win. Hustle is the heartbeat of power. It's not just work. It's war. It's the fire that burns through doubt, the engine that drives through barriers, the supernova that lights up the dark. The universe doesn't hand out millions. It dares you to take them. Most people don't. They stumble, weighed down by excuses, sinking in the quicksand of I can't. I'm too late. It's too hard. They're content to drift, to dream, to die small. But you're here because you hear the call, a primal urge to rise, to grind, to conquer. You're here to hustle harder than the universe itself, to follow the Top G code and build a monument of millions that stands forever. Let's strip it bare. The universe is a beast. Beautiful, brutal, indifferent. It throws challenges like meteors, poverty, rejection, failure, and watches who breaks and who builds. Most break. They cling to comfort, hide behind reasons, pray for luck. That's not the Top G code. The code says you don't wait for chances, you create them. You don't dodge the storm, you become it. You don't ask for millions, you earn them, fight for them, forge them from the raw chaos of life. Hustle isn't a choice, it's a commandment. It's the fuel that turns hunger into wealth, grit into glory, will into victory. I've lived this code. Don't think I was born with gold in my veins or a roadmap to riches. I started with nothing. Empty pockets, endless doubts, a world that laughed at my dreams. I've been broke, scraping for scraps, staring at ceilings that mocked my ambition. I failed, deals that imploded, fights that bloodied me, plans that burned to ash. But I didn't stop. I didn't whine. I hustled. Harder than the universe, harder than the odds, harder than the voices saying I'd never make it. Built businesses from dust, won titles through pain, stacked millions through relentless, obsessive work. That's the Top G code. No excuses, no limits, only hustle. I'm handing it to you now. Use it or the universe will outrun you. Excuses are quicksand. They're the lies you tell yourself to stay stuck. I don't have time. I'm not ready. It's too risky. Every excuse is a grain that pulls you deeper, a chain that binds your potential. The world's full of people sinking in it, masters of reasons, slaves to regret, drowning in what could been. The Top G code says you don't negotiate with quicksand, you claw out. You don't have time, steal it. You're not ready? Learn fast. It's risky? Good. Risk is where millions are forged. Excuses are for those who lose before they start. Hustle is for those who win before they finish. Action is your rocket fuel. Excuses thrive in the void. Hesitation, overthinking, waiting for stars to align. Action ignites the dark. It's the spark that starts the blaze, the thrust that breaks the orbit. You don't need every answer. Just one move, then another, then a relentless surge. I built my millions on action, days that broke my body, nights that tested my soul, choices that shaped my fate. Every step was a defiance of excuses, a brick in my empire. Action isn't just doing, it's defying. It's the force that turns want into wealth, dreams into dollars. Move, and the universe moves with you. Discipline is your gravity. Excuses love chaos. Scattered thoughts, broken habits, fleeting whims. Discipline pulls you tight. It's the law that says, I grind no matter what. It's rising when the dawn's cold, working when the world's soft, fighting when the mind's heavy. Discipline isn't a mood, it's a machine. It's the vow you keep when exhaustion begs for rest, when doubt screams for pause, when comfort whispers, quit. You think I love every hustle, every rep, every deal, every dawn? No. I love what it builds. Millions, power, legacy. Discipline is the force that holds your hustle together, the code that makes you unstoppable. Your mind is your starship. Excuses are the leaks that sink it. Doubt, distraction, despair, you gotta seal it. Make it a vessel for millions. Feed it fuel. Books that cut like knives, ideas that burn like suns, truths that stand like stone. Starve it of waste, gossip that poisons, drama that clouds, lies that rust. A disciplined mind doesn't drift, it navigates. It locks onto your millions like a beacon and drives through any storm. Train your thoughts to soar, and excuses fall like asteroids, burn to nothing in your wake. Time is your currency. Excuses, spend it. Hours lost to nothing, days lost to doubt, years lost to someday. The weak think time's alone, infinite and cheap. It's not. Time's of all, precious, finite, locked. Discipline cracks it open, cuts the noise, hones the focus, stacks the wins. You don't have forever. I didn't. No one does. I've let excuses steal time, watched moments slip in weakness's grip, but I learned discipline buys it back. Slash the distractions, scrolling, whining, waiting. Fill your seconds with hustle, work, growth, fight. Time's your raw material. Hustle it into millions or watch it vanish. Your body is your engine. Excuses love a weak frame. Sluggish, soft, stalled. You think millions come to a body that falters? You think hustle thrives in a vessel that fades? Get real. Your body is the furnace of your fight, the roar of your will. Train it like a supernova. Lift until the stars shake. Run until the earth kneels. Sweat until the heavens bow. Feed it like a citadel. Clean, fierce, forged. Rest it like a missile. Charged, aimed, lethal. A disciplined body doesn't just fuel hustle, it amplifies it. It's the signal you're serious. The proof you're built for millions. Forge it, and the universe feels your heat. Money is your monument, not your master. Excuses cry about wealth. I'm broke. I can't. It's impossible. Lies. Money's not luck. It's hustle. It's value, work, will. I've been broke, counting shadows for hope, scraping for air. I didn't beg, I built. I hustled through hunger, won through grit, stacked millions through discipline. Stop fearing money, start forging it, solve problems, outwork the timid, deliver fire. The top G code says money flows to those who hustle harder than the universe, but it bows to those who stay true. Chase millions, but live for greatness. Your environment is your launch pad. Excuses breed in rot, toxic voices, cluttered spaces, weak rhythms. You can't hustle to millions in a graveyard. Be savage. Cut the anchors. Friends who dim your spark, habits who dull your edge, chaos who clouds your aim. Build a world that rockets, people who ignite, spaces who lift, systems who amplify. You can't find that world, create it. Discipline is the flame that clears the dark, the steel that builds the stars and shape your life. And excuses have no ground to stand. Failure is your crucible. Excuses call it death, point at it, scream surrender, wrong. Failure is the forge of hustle, the spark of millions. I've failed. Fights lost in blood, deals crushed to ash, dreams torn to threads. But I didn't run. I learned, I sharpened, I rose. Discipline turns failure into fuel, excuses into embers. Don't fear the fall. Fear the man who never dares. Every scar is a lesson. Every loss a map. Go through failure, and millions wait. Pressure is your catalyst. Excuses crack when the heat's on. Beg for relief, run for shade. You burn brighter. Discipline makes you cosmic. Unbent, unbowed, eternal. I've faced moments that could crush, crowds chanting my end, stakes sharp as thorns, futures hanging by whispers. Discipline held me firm, turned pressure into power, excuses into dust. Pressure isn't your chain, it's your thrust. Lean into it, rise through it, hustle because of it. Your vision is your constellation. Excuses dim it, cloud the stars, blur the path. Without a vision, you're adrift, lost in the void. See your millions vivid, vast, alive. The empire you'll raise, the lives you'll shift, the man you'll become. Hold it like a galaxy. Let it burn through fog. But vision needs discipline, the sweat to build, the blood to fight, the heart to climb. A dream without hustle is a shadow. A dream with discipline is a dawn. See it, chase it, claim it. Obsession is your fusion. I'm not here because I'm calm. I'm here because I'm consumed. I'm gripped by a hunger that shakes the cosmos. To be more, build more, leave more. Excuses fear obsession. Call it madness, chain it down. You free it. Find the fire that wakes you at night, the need that drives your dawn. Discipline shapes obsession, guides the flood, aims the storm. Obsession without discipline drowns. Discipline without obsession creeps. Together, they hustle harder than the universe. Burn and rise. Sacrifice is your reactor. Millions demand payment, not tears, but choices. You want strength? Trade ease. Skip the poison, shun the soft, embrace the strain. You want wealth? Trade comfort, burn the nights, risk the fall, build the rise. You want greatness? Trade excuses, kill the doubt, bury the fear, fight the weak. Sacrifice isn't loss, it's creation. It's sculpting marble from stone, forging millions from fire. Discipline is the hand that carves, the will that shapes. Offer it, and excuses crumble. The grind is your cosmos. It's where you're reborn, where excuses meet their end. The weak hate it, crave shortcuts, hunt escapes, beg for breaks. They're blind. The grind is the truth. The sweat that purifies, the strain that sanctifies, the fight that frees. Discipline makes you pray it, not for ease, but for strength. Every rep, every task, every hour is a star in your galaxy. Build it, worship it, rise through it. Millions live in the grind. Excuses die there. Confidence is your corona. It's not noise or ego. It's the quiet weight of knowing you've earned your place. Discipline forges it. Every vow kept, every excuse crushed, every hustle stacked. It's the voice that says, I've outworked the universe and I'm still here. Confidence doesn't beg, it radiates. It's the steel in your spine, the fire in your eyes, the truth in your step. Discipline builds it and millions wear it proud. Don't overthink. Excuses love a tangled mind, twisting, stalling, drowning in what-ifs. Discipline is clarity, action, not anguish. You don't need every answer, just the next move. Trust your hustle, your fire, your scars. The path clears as you charge. The millions grow as you fight. Overthinking is an excuse's ally. Discipline is your rocket, launch and rise. Loyalty is your shield. Be loyal to your soul, your mission, your fight, your truth. In a world of snakes and shadows, loyalty is diamond rare, strong, true. Stand by those who stand by you, but don't bleed for traitors. Discipline demands loyalty to your hustle, saying no to temptation, no to weakness, no to lies. Say fear, stay faithful, and millions guard your path. You're not here for applause, you're here for conquest. Excuses chase cheer, shallow, fleeting, frail. Discipline chases millions, deep, lasting, real. Respect outweighs love, and respect is earned through hustle, through truth, through building empires. Be the man who moves the stars, not the one who begs for sparks. The weak will whisper, the strong will roar. Freedom is your orbit, not just wealth or time. True freedom is living unbound, unbent, alive. It's speaking raw, standing tall, fighting free. But freedom's a star, not a gift. Discipline builds the climb through action, through fire, through hustle. You want to be free? Stop kneeling to excuses. Stop serving comfort. Rise. Grind. Your mind is your helm. Guard it like a captain. Feed it fuel, knowledge that cuts, wisdom that lifts, dreams that burn. Lock out the leaks, drama that dims, lies that bind, excuses that creep. A disciplined mind is a vessel, unshaken, unbowed, eternal. Learn like a warrior, think like a sage, and millions kneel to you. Purpose is your core. Without it, you're debris, lost, frail, forgotten. Purpose is what wakes you when the world's dark, what holds you when excuses bite. Find it. It doesn't need to shake the universe, it needs to shake you. Maybe it's building something immortal, maybe it's guarding your own, maybe it's conquering yourself. Discipline makes it surge, makes it sing, makes it million. Don't settle. Settling is rust. It's the slow choke of your fire, the quiet theft of your dawn. You're not here for enough, for safe shores, for half lives. You're here for the zenith, body, mind, soul. Discipline demands you hunt it, bleed for it, breathe for it. Settling is an excuse in velvet. Rip it off and rise. Courage is your spark. Discipline is the wind that turns it to flame. Courage isn't fear's end. It's fear's defiance. It's moving when your blood freezes, fighting when your heart cracks, standing when the earth quakes. Discipline builds it. Every choice, every charge, every excuse crushed. Courage carries you to millions. Discipline keeps you there. You're not a victim. The world can wound you, scar you, chain you, but it can't claim you unless you bow. Victims cling to excuses. Victors burn them. Discipline is your hammer, your torch, your truth. It's the power to rewrite your fate, to turn wounds into wings. Stop cursing the dark. Light it up. Consistency is your orbit. It's not one star. It's the galaxy. Endless, unyielding. It's showing up when it's brutal, when it's silent, when excuses scream loudest. Discipline lives in consistency, in the steps, the strikes, the quiet wins. You don't build millions in a flash, you build them in a tide. Keep flowing, keep fighting, keep rising. Don't apologize for your fire. The world wants you dim, soft, safe, silent. Be a supernova, be a quake, be the man who burns through time. Discipline fuels your flame, sharpens your shot, sings your truth. If your hustle scares them, good. You're not here to fade, you're here to blaze. Learn like you're dying. Knowledge is blood, skills are breath. The more you take, the stronger you grow. Read like a conqueror, texts that wound, truths that heal. Study your scars, honor your wins, chase the horizon. Discipline demands a mind that grows, a soul that fights. Stop learning and excuses creep in. Keep growing and millions stay. Risk is your gate. Millions lie beyond the void, past fear, past doubt, past excuses. Leap. Quit the cage that binds you. Start the dream that haunts you. Risk is chaos to the weak. It's clarity to the discipline. The greatest loss is a life unlived, a million unclaimed. Don't let it slip. Lead, not with banners, but with blood. Lead yourself first, through the dark, through the fire, through the excuses. Discipline is your guide, your strength, your song. Then lead others. Lift them, drive them, show them the stars. Power follows those who hustle, not those who wait. Be the man who rises, and the world rises with you. Perfection is a lie. Discipline is truth. Most stall, chasing, flawless, perfect plans, perfect days. There's no such thing. Done is better than dreams. Started is better than stalled. Discipline is real. Grit, sweat, millions. Power grows in motion, not in shadows. Rise now, win now. Faith is your anchor. Believe in your hustle, in your fire, in something eternal. Faith isn't frail, it's fierce. It's the strength that holds you when excuses bite, when the path fades. Discipline feeds it through work, through proof, through millions. Hold it deep, let it grow, and power blooms. You're not here to follow, you're here to forge, to break chains, to build worlds, to write myths. The world wants you small, tame, quiet, weak. Shatter it. Discipline is your hammer, your heart, your howl. Fight for your truth, your rise, your millions. No one hands you victory, you claim it. Power is your core, not rule over others, rule over you. Power is discipline alive. Saying no to excuses, yes to hustle, always to greatness. It's knowing your place and carving it deeper. Power is forged, not found. Discipline is the flame, the stone, the star. Be it, breathe it, rise with it. Doubt is your dusk, discipline is your dawn. Doubt whispers you're too small, too late, too broken. Burn it. You're built for this, crafted for millions, wired for power. Discipline proves it every step, every strike, every triumph. Stop questioning your light and start shining it. Hustle harder and stay there. Love is your strength. Love yourself enough to fight. Love your people enough to stand. Love your mission enough to bleed. Love isn't weak, it's wild, it's discipline in motion. Loyalty, sacrifice, fire. Love fierce, love true, and let it lift you to millions, not pull you to excuses. Step up. The universe is vast, but you're vaster. Hustle harder than its chaos, brighter than its stars, stronger than its storms. Excuses are dust. Sweep them. Discipline is your cosmos. Rule it. Millions are yours, but you've got to claim them. Be ferocious. Be eternal. Be the man who outworks the universe itself.